told your friend you're not okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to Top K-Pop, home to those of you who always want to dive deeper into every moment of the world's biggest stars, BTS. While the entertainment world usually moves like a calm wave, the end of March 2026 turned into a massive storm that shook the digital universe. Two events exploded close together, creating an unavoidable global spotlight, one originating from a quiet practice studio in Seoul, while the other took place on a legendary stage in the United States. And at the center of all this sweet chaos, two figures whose magnetism never fails to captivate attention, Jungkook and V. The day was March 26, 2026, a date that might seem ordinary to some, but for Jungkook's diehard fans, it has now been recorded as the day of absolute proof that the golden Maknae is unrivaled. A massive fanbase account uploaded a priceless visual gem, a 30-second clip of a choreography practice for BTS's latest single of the year, the song Swim. Unlike most practice videos, this footage felt like a small window into Jungkook's physical technique. The camera deliberately zoomed in as close as possible, capturing every detail of his body isolation. And that's where the magic happened. Jungkook wasn't just dancing. He was recreating swimming moves without a single drop of water, using only incredibly precise arm swings. From the viewer's perspective, he looked like he was diving through glass-clear water, not standing on a hard studio floor. His movements flowed seamlessly. Every tempo shift was so clean, so smooth, it was as if his body had become one with the rhythm of the song. As his shoulders rose and fell like ripples in the water, and his hips moved steadily to the beat, millions of people simultaneously thought, this is why Jungkook remains in a different league. The workout visuals were made even more special by the members' casual attire, layered outfits that were simple yet iconic, which created an intimate atmosphere, as if we were peeking through a doorway into the creative process. The lyrics "Swim, Swim" played softly in the background, supporting each smooth transition that felt so addictive. It didn't take long, just a few hours after it aired, for the video to rack up hundreds of shares and hundreds of likes. Fan comments flooded in. Some discussed Jungkook's body isolation technique, while others expressed admiration for his breath control and balance, which are almost impossible for a mere human. One wrote, Jungkook's body is like a machine tuned for maximum performance. And it's hard to deny that, second by second. The video demonstrates that BTS's main dancer skills have never faded, but have only matured. The song Swim itself carries a strong sense of nostalgia. Many longtime ARMYs immediately recalled the vibes of bright 2021-era songs like Butter. There's a playful, youthful spirit, but also a touch of maturity in the way BTS presents their music in 2026. Many felt BTS has once again injected new color into a global industry that's starting to lose variety. The song seemed to bridge past glories with future hopes. However, before the Swim practice video euphoria took hold, the day before, March 25, 2026, the world was shocked by a far more chaotic and hilarious event. BTS appeared as guests on the iconic American show, The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, hosted by Jimmy Fallon. No one would have imagined that a small slip of the tongue could transform the studio into a sea of laughter that reverberated across the internet. It all started with a casual conversation session. Jimmy Fallon, in his signature style, asked about the members' relationships, inside jokes, and their habits together. Then it was Taehyung's turn to speak. In his low, soothing voice, he tried to explain that he missed the times when Jungkook used to tease him. It should have been a sweet and simple statement if only his pronunciation hadn't sounded like something else. Taehyung froze for a moment. His eyes widened, his expression innocent, as if he were asking himself, what just happened? This confused scene later became a viral meme, used by fans to create memes. Jungkook? The Maknae's reaction was world-class. He immediately patted Taehyung on the shoulder and pointed to the audience as if to say, Hyung, You just created global chaos. His face changed between wanting to laugh and wanting to hold back, but it was clear he himself was enjoying the moment to the fullest. While Jungkook's practice video continues to be analyzed by dance analysts and the Taehyung Jimmy Fallon laugh clip remains an international meme, the global fandom was suddenly shocked by reports that 3 members, Jungkook, Taehyung, and RM, were spotted again at a creative studio in Seoul on the same night Fallon's video went viral. Many initially assumed it was just a regular practice routine, but rumors quickly spread. BTS is preparing for something bigger than we think. The rumor emerged after a renowned lighting designer who has worked with BTS accidentally posted an Instagram story that briefly showed 3 figures with a very familiar silhouette. The silhouettes appeared to be discussing while observing a large monitor displaying a visual effect resembling water ripples, an effect synonymous with the concept of the songs Butter and Swim. Fans immediately concluded that the recent viral incident was not just a humorous incident and a typical practice video, but rather part of a series of events being carefully orchestrated by BTS. There was speculation that the swim choreography Jungkook demonstrated in the practice video was just a small part of the monumental comeback stage being prepared. And the fact that RM and Taehyung were later spotted with Jungkook that night further strengthened the suspicion that BTS was combining all their artistic prowess for something far grander. Some armies even suggested that Taehyung's slip-up on Jimmy Fallon served as an unintentional but highly effective promotional tool. Shortly after the moment went viral, searches for Taehyung and Jungkook's names spiked dramatically on music platforms promoting the song Swim. This phenomenon led many media analysts to believe that BTS had entered an era where even spontaneous acts could transform into natural marketing strategies without their even realizing it. This suspicion was further strengthened when a Korean media report revealed that in late March 2026, BTS was considering a new global performance concept incorporating water elements, lighting, and emotional storytelling. Many immediately connected this to Jungkook's movement theme in the Swim practice video. Meanwhile, Taehyung became a hot topic on global forums after a clip from the Fallon show was reposted by the show staff. In the clip, Taehyung is seen laughing to himself, slapping the table and saying in Korean, "I have to study pronunciation more seriously from now on." Jungkook, next to him, can't help but laugh, while RM simply shakes his head and smiles like a patient father to his children. The clip reinforces Taehyung's image as someone who isn't afraid to appear vulnerable or embarrassed. Instead, he uses the small mistake to show a human side that has made millions fall in love even more. Many fans are saying, this isn't just a funny moment, this is a moment that proves why V is V. And as if the universe wanted to add spice to the already explosive excitement, Jimmy Fallon's show management announced that the BTS episode achieved its highest live ratings in the past 2 years. Industry observers are calling this the comeback expectation effect, where BTS's presence in mainstream media signals the resumption of their high-profile activities. Interestingly, beneath this joyful atmosphere, there's an inexplicable feeling among fans. Every detail, from Jungkook's shoulder shrug in the practice video, to Taehyung's shy smile after a slip of the tongue, to RM's calm, composed way of handling the situation, all seem like puzzle pieces BTS is putting together to form the big picture, a picture of a new chapter in their career. Some fans are starting to believe that 2026 will be the year BTS showcases their most mature harmony between music, choreography, visuals, and storytelling. With Swim as a nostalgic bridge and a hilarious Fallon show incident fueling global virality, it all feels like a prelude to something much bigger. And as always, only BTS can make one small mistake sound like a major explosion in the international entertainment world. Only BTS can make a practice video feel like a blockbuster movie trailer. And only BTS can transform 2 ordinary days into 2 days where the entire world pauses and takes notice.